Hey y'all, this is David, Georgia photographer. Good to see you again. I wanted to go over something that kind of come to my attention the other day. It has to do mainly with the adapters I use with the Fuji. But I use the KF Concepts primarily. This one is a Fotazi, whatever, Fotazi. I think they're trying to play on the word fantasy, but this is simply an adapter ring, nothing more. It has no electronics, no moving parts other than the little latch release for the Nikon side. This one is to be used with lenses that have aperture rings on them, so that you can actually see what your aperture is. You just snap this bad boy on as soon as I find the location, and now it goes on your Fuji camera. I really like these kind of adapters for their simplicity. They just work really well. The other kind of adapters, well, look, I can't get the thing to turn loose because I can't really operate the button. All right, the other kind of adapter that I bought quite a few of is this one with this extra ring on it. It does have a little piece of mechanism going on. And what this is an external aperture ring added on. Now, you can put it on these lenses with an aperture ring, all right? And this ring still works, but it also is compounded with this one. Depending on, you should set the aperture on your lens to wide open, and then this one will control it and turn it up and down. But that's not what this adapter is designed for. This adapter is designed for lenses that don't have an aperture ring. The G series lenses by Nikon are gilded, which means they've removed the external aperture ring and it's an electrically controlled aperture. Well, if I'm going to use this lens on my Fuji, I have to adapt it, and now I have aperture control, because what it's doing is it's actuating the mechanical lever on the lens right here with a little mechanical lever driven by that ring. And by doing that, I now have aperture control of a gilded lens. That's what this adapter is for. Don't buy this adapter if you don't have any G-series lenses, and don't buy this adapter if you think you're going to use this lens in anything other than wide open, because without this little function ring here, these will always be wide open. So with this adapter, you're f2.8 only, but with this one you can actually control it in one-stop steps. That's what the clicks are supposed to be. Well, we're here in Florida. We're down near Orlando. We're in a little town called Mount Dora. It's a pretty neat little town. It's got, as you can see, the cats. You got cars going by, which are loud, but we're down here on a business trip, so I'm really not going to be able to do much for a vlog. I took my camera with me down into town yesterday and got a couple of pictures of the girls where we went to dinner and such. They're setting up for some kind of craft show, so the town wasn't real picturesque. I wasn't really interested in taking pictures of white booths, little canopies covered up with cloths. Just wasn't real interesting. But there's a lot of Spanish moss in this part of the state, so I'm gonna try and see if I can find some kind of photo of that today that's, you know, beautiful in some way. Like across the street here, you can see what we're dealing with. This live oak, I think that's what that tree is, and this, the moss. This, if I went over to that driveway right in there, wouldn't look too bad, but we need a subject in the foreground. So, you know, that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to run probably none of the adapters I spoke about earlier.
Go up to like a farmer's market and
something unique. Nobody might.
oh yeah.
David, look at these little pigs.
Oh, it's perfect grandchildren.
Little pigs.
The log hog. I mean,
Log hog.
they're not
Ice cream always makes her smile. And here we have vertiponics, not to be confused with hydroponics.
Oh my goodness, Daddy. Oh.
Well, that was fun. Now let's go get in the truck and go back to Georgia.
We're cold.
It started to rain. That's why the screen's a little speckly. There's water drops on the ND filter. Trying to get back to the truck, which we parked exactly 307 miles from the event.
We paid $10 when we could have just stayed at our house.
Well, that would have been a lot farther of a walk, though. It's a fairly long walk.
Somehow our closer parking seems further away.
We just moved it up one block.
Moved it one block, paid $10 more to park.
Yeah. We spent a lot of money we didn't mean to at this place.
Yeah, but we got an awesome pig.
Oh, and a CD
Yeah.
of classical music.
Show him the pig.
And here's Pinky. Porky
Bow.
Pinky.
A bow and a squiggly tail and painted toenails.
I appreciate you guys watching the video. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. If you want to be notified, you know the bell's down there, all that usual stuff. And since I'm down here in Florida, I have to close it by copying another famous YouTuber. Let's see if y'all can figure this out. This is David Sailors coming to you from beautiful, sunny South Florida. Y'all can figure out who closes their videos with that, and I'll post it in the comments after a day or so. Give the gentleman credit. Until next time, this is David, Georgia Photographer, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.